side of Lumen Field in the Soto District of Seattle. Today, a good one in the NFC West. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers has us set to get started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They're going to be led out by their veteran signal caller out of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
Whenever he comes in the game, you know exactly what you're going to get. He may not be one of the ultra-talented superstars or anything like that at the quarterback position, but he's a reliable presence in the huddle. He brings a lot of stability to this role, and he is capable of doing his job well and more than giving your team a fighting chance.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Arizona.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Gain of 12 yards.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be. And
oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Williams that time forces his way in for the sack.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So, on 4th down, here's Pat O'Donnell to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL, and Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
The coaches spend all week, Mike, drafting up their opening script. These are the plays that they feel the best with to not only attack the defense early, but try to get an idea of what sort of matchups they're going to see throughout the course of the game. Now, all of that is thrown out the window. None of the plays take into account snapping it this close to your own goal line. They've got to try to get themselves some breathing room, pick up a first down or two. That will allow them to get back on track, executing the rest of that opening script.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
That's good for a Seahawks.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's caught. It's A.J. Barner, the tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
12 yards.
12 yards on that hookup. First down, Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Darnold. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Shaheed.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Third and long. In motion is Barner. On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers, we have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And on the return for the Cardinals, it's Greg Dortch. The Cardinals offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll have a golden opportunity to get on the board first as they start 1st and goal. Here's a run, and he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Off the bootleg, here's Brissett. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Jaron Reed getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
Seahawks' last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, here's Rashid. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
Everybody on that sideline, when you find yourself in a goal-to-go situation, you're all thinking the same thing. You're getting 6. Well, next thing you know, you've given up 2 sacks on the previous 3 plays, and I think here on 4th down, I've lost all confidence in my protection, and I think you got to settle for the 3.
So, on 4th down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal.
41-yard attempt.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Cardinals are out to an early 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Darnold. Complete to the former Buckeyes, Jackson Smith-Njigba. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Now Walker. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Dalvin Tomlinson fighting off the blocks to make the play.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Huff brings it in left side. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. Throwing, Darnold. Shaheed with the catch. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
To throw is Darnold. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. The Cardinals offense about ready to take over once more. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. Rashid gonna throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a toss, right side. Has some room inside the 30. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 18.
It's a gain of 27
A gain there of 27 yards.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
It's a loss of 1.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Here is Brissett. Will set up the screen to DeMercado.
Brissett's pass complete to DeMercado. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back to the Great Northwest in a moment. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. 3rd and goal. As we are ready to get back underway. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
So, on 4th down, out comes Chad Ryland for the Arizona field goal. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once more. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down. On play action, here's Darnold. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one's good for 29.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Working across the field, he hauls it in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
First down throw there is incomplete.
It leads to 2nd.
So for a minute there, I actually thought he was going to pull the trigger. His receiver did a really nice job giving him somewhere to go with the ball, but ultimately just decided it was too tight of a throw to make. Don't put the ball in harm's way, and he just casually throws that one away.
Darnold to throw again. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
He'll get this complete to Walker. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3. So Myers back out there at the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. To return is Greg Dortch. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cards offense headed back to take over once more. Play action, and here's Brissett. Pass right side, that's Lyman. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
3rd and 7. Operating from the gun is Brissett. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll send a tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll go with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Gain of a yard. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They run with Walker. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Oh, that is out of his reach, overshooting him on the deep ball. Incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Throwing on second down. Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try and run it with Walker. He's got the first down. They'll bring him down at the 28. The sticks will move. First down picked up on the ground.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Seattle.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
12-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
Darnold now to throw, and on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Yeah, that one just didn't feel right from the jump. I think he sensed that he was either going to take a sack or get baited into making a bad throw. So ultimately a good decision, just throw the ball away.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks will tie the game at 6.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Dortch now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Now for set. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1. at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's second down and a yard. Now a give on the ground, and that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
The tackle made by Julian Love. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 46-yard line.
That's Harrison in motion. Now it's Brissett. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good for a Cardinals.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain 1 additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike, and it's as simple as if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here, he ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide open target, he's now forced to throw into a contested area.
On third and long, here's Brissett. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for Arizona. The Seahawks offense ready to take over possession of the football. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Shaheed in motion. Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Here's 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Darnold to the air once more. That is caught. He finds Walker. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw again is Darnold. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Seahawks offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. Low-scoring game, all tied. 3rd quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last 2 plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
They'll go play action with Darnold. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Tackle there by Matt Wilson.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Darnold to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. And this will be from 42 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
Amari DiMercado to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground, and he'll take this to about the 28. Julian Love brings him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. Here is Brissett. He'll set up the screen to DiMercado. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Yes, you can see the screenplay. The timing was just out of whack from the jump. So the key is, Mike, the running back has to stay in phase with his offensive line. If one of them gets out too fast or too slow, the back and the blocking don't marry up, and you see that's why he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Brissett. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Darnold. Shaheed with the catch. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. Greg Dortch deep to return. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Cardinals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. On 1st and 10, here's Brissett. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Byron Murphy gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Operating from the gun is Brissett. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Seahawks offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks 20-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards.
The key to these toss plays, Mike, is that the back has patience. It's a mixture of you want to get that ball out on the edge quickly, but you also have to give time for the big boys out in front to give you some blocks. So really well executed there, and it led to a big pickup.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Cooper, touchdown Seattle. It felt like they needed a touchdown. Greg, in the worst way, after getting those early field goals to find the end zone. Big boost for this offense.
And it felt like they really needed it, as you said, Mike, to come away with 3 previous drives ending in field goals and not being able to cross it over the goal line for 6. It starts to wear on you as an offense. You start having a little doubt, saying, hey, can we finish any of these drives? Now they finally do, and we can expect this to kind of start to roll throughout the rest of this game.
Makes the score Seahawks 16, Cardinals 6.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Dortch now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Oh, the ball's out. Oh, he gets it right back.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. And he's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
Rashid gonna throw. That's gonna be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's gonna force 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
The Cardinals lining up for a punt as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Perhaps he didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. On the ground, it's Walker. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to get the football at their own 40.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The Cards offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On play action, Rashid. He takes off.
Jacoby Brissett on the scramble. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain
14 on the pickup. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
Good running inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and Right now, this defense has no answers.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now it's Brissett. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Throw it. Brissett. They're trying to hit him with a screen. And he will score! Game on! Amari DiMercado. Touchdown, Arizona. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Corey Horton now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense getting set to get back to work. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Seattle.
At the 38-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. A throw on the move is caught. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
40-yard line.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Darnold to the air once more. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To throw again is Darnold. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
At the 16-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
To A.J. Barner. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 7.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
So the pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. So Myers back out there at the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. This returnable, it's DeMercado. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Cardinals offense ready to get back at it. Now Brissett throwing on 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Now Brissett. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's an Arizona 1st down.
18 on the play.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
14 more
Nice
yards.
chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
A gain of 14. And a Cardinal first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
They'll go play action here with Brissett. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
First and 10.
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter.
On the scramble. The tackle by Josh Jobe. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Seahawks 12-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on second and 2. It is brought in the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. The game-tying touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
Extra point now by Riley. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
19.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
Jalen Thompson on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 4. Darnold now to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down and
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
From the gun on third down, it's Darnold. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. On the return, it's Dortch. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals offense make their way out to take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with first and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here is Brissett. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
14 yards.
Give him 14 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
A gain of 14. And a Cardinal first down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
To throw, it's Brissett on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Off the bootleg, here's Brissett. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Brissett going to throw again. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
Cardinals first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Arizona.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run. It's DeMarcado. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, they need 5. On the ground, DeMarcado. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. Oh, he had the distance, but it doinks off the upright, no good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. And in this case, the upright sent it right back.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Open, left side is Barner. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 27
That's good
yards.
for 27 and a first down.
Seahawks.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, we should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Here's Darnold again. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things...
And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And the Seahawks with another big moment. They'll try to add the 2-point conversion here.
The Seahawks will...
Darnold to throw again. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Dortch now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun is Brissett. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
33-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. He'll get this out wide to DeMercado. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
A gain there of 11. It's an Arizona first down.
A gain of 11.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Keeping it in the air. Here's Brissett. This one underneath the DeMercado. Well, they do indeed get the timeout, so not all is lost. They will have a chance for one final fling to the end zone.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. Throwing again, Rashid. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They use a little